My senior year in high school, I was not the most studious of students, I suppose, but a high school friend of mine belonged at that time to the National Frogman's Association. And we were walking down from Lincoln High School down to Richard's Cigar Store, which was on 4th and Washington in downtown Portland. And he picked up a copy of the Skin Diver magazine, which I believe cost 25 cents. And I thought, considering that I'm such a phenomenal student, I had no homework, so I just picked up a copy too. And that's how I essentially got started. My folks, or my mom especially, what do you want to do that for? And Dad just said, hey, all he does is hang around the bowling alley. Let him try it. And I did. I took 3/4 of aquatics, beginning swimming, advanced swimming, and then life-saving. And that's in 1955. One of the fellows that I became good friends with in those days, through the Oregon Skin Divers Club, told me, now be sure you don't not to hold your breath. Well, I didn't have any way of knowing what the Sam Hill he was talking about, so I didn't. They were veterans, to say the very least. They knew everything about diving. But they couldn't tell you why when you're ascending back to the surface you don't hold your breath. They just said, don't do it. Basic diving, I took that in 1967 from Jerry Gray. And it was only because of the fact by that time, anyone that was using scuba had to have nationally recognized certification. And Jerry was a NAUI instructor. And I took the class from him and then began helping him in his classes. And then in 1969, I was certified a NAUI instructor in Eugene in August of that year.
And that's where I met you. You were my first instructor.
Yeah, 1971.
So I know that you're really involved in photography for quite a while. I think you participated in some of the Man in the Sea symposiums, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
And did you take any awards from that?
I did.
I think I remember one of a picture you took in Clear Lake of a boat.
Oh, 2 guys in the rowboat.
Yeah.
The Northwest is just a special place. Not everybody wants to dive in cold water. But for those of us that have, I think we hold it pretty close to our hearts. And because of NAUI, I've met so many neat people. You know, I was a privileged visitor. And limited, of course, only by the air supply on my back.
Thank you, sir.
Pleasure.